but they are not learning these things and they are not practicing or focusing on that particular area. Like, yes, this is my mistakes, or maybe I'm lacking here, so I should focus on those things. I should recall everything again. I should try to make sentence by my own. I should try to practice those things where you are lacking. So this can be also the reason. First of all, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good afternoon. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yes, I'm great. Thank you. Okay, so this is our first call, so I would like to know a little bit about you.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, so now I'm going to introduce myself. This is Rafik. I am from India, West Bengal, to be more exact. When it comes to my educational qualification, unfortunately, I couldn't my graduation because of some reasons.
Mhm.
And if about my profession, by profession, I'm a small businessman. Like I have an Ayurvedic drug store, and I have been doing my business for the last 7 years. Apart from that, I'm running a YouTube channel as well. The name of my YouTube channel is Rafik English School, which is based on spoken English and conversation videos. Now, I would like to say something about my likes and dislikes. I like patriotism, honesty, truthfulness, hardworking, and sincerity. And I dislike gossiping, speaking ill of others. And actually, everybody has an aim in life because an aimless life is like a boat with a boatman. So my aim in life is to be a good English teacher. Yeah, that's all about me. It's my short introduction. Now it's your
That's
turn.
a nice introduction. Okay, so my name is Tanuja and I am from Bhopal city. If I'll talk about my education, so I have done engineering in IT branch, and currently I am a working professional in one of the software company, and moreover I am running my YouTube for last 1.5 years. Yeah, if I'll talk about my hobbies, so I love drawing, dancing, and sometimes traveling. That's all about me.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much for giving a nice introduction. Okay, so would you like to make only general conversation, only casual conversation, or you would like to talk about a topic? Actually, I think we are actually for the first time we are talking to each other. We are meeting to each other,
Mhm.
so we can make a conversation as well as we can talk something about a topic. That means we can make mix and mingle. What do you think about it?
Yes, yes, that would be great. We can start with a normal conversation, then we can continue. Okay, so first of all, I would like to know a little bit about your journey, like when did you started and how it is going on.
Yeah, it's going on well. Actually, to be honest, I started my English speaking journey very seriously only 10 months ago. And I have been learning English for a long time, but before I was not very serious. You know why? Frankly speaking, I belong to a village, and it's really very difficult to learn this language living in a rural area. And actually, uh, I had an image still to speak in English in my childhood, but uh, but actually I didn't have to practice with any educated people, and that is why before I wasn't very serious. But now I'm getting a lot of partners application for practicing English, and that is why this yes, I'm focusing on it. I am trying my level best to improve my speaking skill.
Okay.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you so many questions related to English. Would you like to answer me?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay, very simple questions. Okay, so my first question goes to you. Since how long have you been learning English and how is it going on? And how do you practice English? Like, do you practice English alone or with someone else, like at your home during your leisure time?
Okay, so I would say that I'm learning this language for 1 year, like uh, with focus. I can say that I am learning it for more than 1 year. But before that, also I was speaking in my workplace because I'm working here for 4.5 years. So in my company, it is necessary to speak in English language. So that is why. But I was not that much of confident and consistent also. Like, yes, I can speak very fluent English. So one day I decided I should work on my communication. So I started my channel also, and I was, shooting my videos just because I want to build my confidence level. And I had started with different subject, but I shifted to English language because it is necessary for my career. So I can say that I'm doing this kind of practice for very long time, and I try to do one conversation with any partner, and other than that, whenever I am free, so I try to speak by myself only. Anything whatever comes in my mind, so I try to make that sentences in English only. So this is how I am practicing, and sometimes listening also. But I am not more focused on learning English language because of lack of time, I can say. But these two things now I am maintaining.
Okay, okay, nice, nice. That means no one is helping you to learn English. You just try to learn English by yourself. That means you are
Yes.
self-motivated person,
Yes.
and you teacher as well. You don't have any English teacher who teaches you English. And frankly speaking, you don't have any English speaking partner. You don't have any. You don't have English speaking environment. And you are actually you are learning English through this application, through using
Mhm.
so many application like.
Yes, yes, we have multiple things, and I think when you have a particular goal that why are you learning this language, and you are feeling when you are in that situation where you are speaking but you are not feeling confident, so that time you will feel demotivated. So this is the thing happened with me also when I joined my company. So here everybody was speaking in English, and I was the person that I was not able to make the proper sentence. So this is a kind of embarrassment moment for me. So this is how I motivated myself. Like if I'll not improve my English, so I won't be able to survive here. So this is how I started my learning journey, I can say.
Okay, nice. And when did you think that you need to learn English? I mean, what motivated you to learn English? What made you think that you need to learn English?
Okay, so as I already mentioned as well, in my company, everybody speaks English, and especially I have to deal with foreign clients. So when I listen them, so you can understand that they are speaking very fast, and I was not able to match them, and sometimes I was making me down that no, I won't be able to speak proper English, and especially you are working, and in company it is necessary to be speak in a proper manner. Then only people will recognize you, recognize your work. Otherwise no, because communication first comes first, I can say. So when you are able to deliver your thoughts in a proper manner, then only people will appreciate your work. So these things motivated me, I can say. So that's why I started 1 years ago. But before that, during the COVID, I didn't think about that I should learn English language, and my work was going, so I didn't focus much. But when I realized that it is really important, and now you are having more than 4 years of experience, and still you are not able to communicate properly. So I so this is not a good thing. So that's why I started improving my communication.
Okay, so actually, and this is what you want to overcome. Like when clients come to you, foreign clients, and you have to talk in English with them. But when you speak in English, you hesitate, you fumble, uh, you feel a nervousness. Actually, you feel shy, and kind of a weakness from the heart you want to overcome.
Yeah, correct.
And that is why you English speaking journey very seriously only 1 year back, only 1 year ago.
Yes, yes. And from that time onwards, I took it seriously. Like, yes, I have to learn. Otherwise, I was able to make the sentence. I was translating, and I was, preparing in advance. Like whenever I have meeting, so I was preparing in advance. Like, yes, these things I have to deliver. But I was not that much of confident also. So that's why I took this seriously, and I am working on my communication.
Okay, okay. Actually, nice to hear that you have taken it very seriously these days. Okay, so what do you think about it? Do you think that in this 1 year you have improved yourself a lot? Like your English is improving day by day, as much as you want. What do you think about it?
Yes, I can see differences in myself because that time I was not confident enough and I was hesitating a lot while speaking. And first thing is that if you are not confident enough, so you won't be able to speak. So Because of this practice, like in this 1 year, I have improved my confidence level, and yeah, I can say that fluency also. But yeah, I'm not saying that I'm very expert now, but yes, I have improved a lot. Like my confidence level, a little bit fluency, and I was making a lot of mistakes in my grammar portion also in the starting time. But now I have reduced this thing, and I have reduced my mistakes a lot, I can say. So yeah, I can say that I have improved a lot in this 1 year.
Your English actually now your English is good compared to past. Your English is good now compared to past, and now you can speak English very well, a little bit well. Not fluently, but overall you can express yourself in a proper way. Now you can discuss any kind of topic in a proper way, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so
I
that's
feel
very good.
hesitate, especially when when I talk to an advanced speaker. That time I feel little bit hesitation because sometimes we don't know the real meaning of that particular word. So that's why it happens, but not that much of hesitation, I can say. Because of this kind of practice, I have overcome this thing.
Okay. So now tell me, please, actually, what kind of activities do you try to do in order to improve your speaking English? Like, do you follow any YouTuber who provide English? Do you watch conversation videos? Do you watch English cartoon videos on YouTube? Exactly what do you do to learn English with a view to learning English?
Okay, so I would say that I try to practice every day 20 to 25 minutes daily with partner or with myself. And other than that, I'm focusing on listening part. Like I take any kind of videos. Like sometimes is- I listen speeches of famous personalities just to enhance my vocabulary. And sometimes if I'm not getting I'm getting bored, so I try to listen kids stories. I love to listen stories, so that's why. So I can say that these two things I am doing it regularly to enhance my communication.
Yes, actually, talking to yourself in English, it seems to me now you can speak English really very well. So my question is to you. Actually, there are so many learners, there are so many beginners who have been learning English for a long time.
Hmm.
Even some YouTubers. Actually, I am always asked one question like I am trying my level best to improve my speaking skill, but I'm not being able to speak English properly. So what is the reason behind it? Actually, why it is happening with me? Okay, so but I don't know the exact answer to this question. So what do you think about it? Actually, why they can speak English properly after trying hard actually in spite of knowing so many things about grammar about practice a lot, like they have knowledge about grammar, like they know tenses very well, they know actually actually tense, modals, clause, conditional sentences, article, preposition, part of page, gerund, participle. They know all these things very well. Even they can understand English very well. They can write English very well. Even they can translate any kind of Hindi sentence into English very well. But in
Hmm.
spite of all these things, they cannot talk in English properly. So, what is the reason behind it, you think? Why they are not being able to speak English properly?
Okay, so
Actually,
mhm.
my question is, their English is not improving day by day as much as they want.
Okay, so I would say that maybe they are not very consistent. For example, you are practicing today and tomorrow also, but after 2 to 3 days, you are breaking your consistency, and then after few days again you are starting. So this is how you are practicing, and you are complaining like that you are not able to speak. I can give you I can give my example for like I am speaking on the regular basis, so I can see differences in myself because I am practicing it regularly. So first reason it can be that they are not consistent, they are not speaking, at least they are not practicing regularly, and they are learning the things, they are listening to other people, and they are doing a lot of things, but they are not really practicing. So this can be the first reason. And the second reason, For example, they are speaking but they don't have proper guidance, or maybe they are not really aware what mistakes they are doing. So that's why they are doing same mistakes and same sentences again and again. But what you have to do, you have to try to rectify your mistake. If you are making any sentences, so you should be aware, like, yes, you are saying right or wrong. For example, I am making this video, and after this video I will listen my video again, like where I'm making mistakes, and I will try to find out that mistakes, and I will not try to repeat that kind of same mistakes again. So this is how only you can improve. If you are just practicing and speaking, you are not focusing on your mistakes and the other things, so you can't complain that you are not improving.
Yes, yeah. I think
What's
you
your
are.
opinion?
Yeah, of course, I will tell you my opinion. Actually, your opinion is that they don't practice regularly. Due to lack of enough practice of speaking English, they are not being able to speak English properly, right? Actually, they don't try to speak in English with their family members, with their sisters, brothers, colleague, partner. It can be anybody, any person. It doesn't matter who are talking to. Actually, due to lack of enough practice of speaking English, they are not being able to speak English properly, and that is the main reason behind it. You think, and this
Hmm.
is your opinion. Okay,
Yes.
so there can be any other reason behind it. You think only practice or any other reason?
No, as I told you that maybe they are not focusing on their mistakes also. Like they are not really focused that whether they are using the correct sentences or not. Like I have seen that some people making the mistakes in their past tense, for example, and most of the people do this mistake uh, when they have to speak anything related to past tense. So they do lot of mistakes here, but they are not learning these things and they are not practicing or focusing on that particular area. Like, yes, this is my mistakes, or maybe I'm lacking here, so I should focus on those things. I should recall everything again. I should try to make sentence by my own. I should try to practice those things where you are lacking. So this can be also the reason. Am I right?
Yes, 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 I think so. And you are absolutely correct now. Actually, they listen to podcasts, English news, audiobooks, and it can be any kind of English movies, music, audiobooks, podcasts, and that is why. Actually, yes, I know that very well. Listening is an effective way of being a good speaker, and so listening is actually listening plays the most important role in learning English because listening, uh, actually, to be a good speaker, first of all, you need to be a good listener, right? To be a
Right.
good speaker, first of all, you need to be a good listener, because when you listen something very carefully, and at that moment, at that time, you will be able to catch that very properly, right? So we need to be a active listener, and I think you are right, they don't listen to properly. They just try to speak in English all the time, but they don't know how to make a sentence properly. They don't know how to make a conversation with co-learners. Even they are not clear on their basic, like,
Mhm.
because if you become clear on your basic, if you know how to make sentences, if you know how to make a conversation with co-learners, if practice regularly, then you will see that English is really very easy, right?
Yes.
And so there are so many reasons behind it.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so Tanuja, I have already asked you so many questions, so if you have any question, please ask me.
Okay, so as you are learning English, so may I know the reason for you, that why did you started your YouTube channel and why are you learning English? Is there any specific reason behind it?
Yeah, there are so many reasons behind learning English, and the first one is that actually I would like to serve my country through teaching spoken English, and for that I must have to have a good thinking power to help the weak students. Frankly speaking, I belong to a village,
Hmm.
and most students are very weak in English. They Actually, there are so many students like going students, college going students. They have been learning English as a subject, not as a language, and that is why they don't know how to speak English properly. And I have already mentioned in my speech that they know a lot of things about grammar, like tense, modals, clause, conditional sentences, article, preposition, gerund, participle, a lot of things about grammar. They have a good knowledge about grammar, but the problem is that actually the question arises, they don't know how to apply those learned grammar in their daily conversation, in their when they try to speak in English, and that is why they are not being able to speak English properly. And this is what I want to overcome. Actually, I want to help them so that they can learn this language very easily. Not now, in the long run, in the future, if I get any chance. And
Mhm.
for that, and that is why I'm trying my level best to improve my speaking English, to improve my speaking English and communication skill as well. Actually, I want to become a fluent speaker English. Okay, I want to talk in English like native speaker,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Uh, and you can say that is my dream, that is my aim in life, that is my ambition, that is my everything you can say. Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, yes, that is the main reason. That is the main reason behind learning English. I want to talk in English like native speaker. Okay, so it was really nice talking with you, and thank you very much for giving me valuable time. And next, some other time, some other day, we'll make another conversation as well. So
Yeah.
till then, bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.